Before we get started, I'd love to know where you're joining me from today. Drop a comment below and feel free to ask any questions you have. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a health-boosting tip from Elder's Guidance. Now let me ask you something a bit more personal. Have you ever felt more tired than usual, swollen around your ankles, or noticed your blood pressure creeping up over the years? These signs might feel small, like just another part of getting older, but sometimes they're your kidneys whispering that they need a little love. Here's the beautiful part. You can give them that love, and you don't need fancy supplements or expensive detox programs. Just a handful of the right fruits in the right way can gently support your kidneys and help you feel lighter, more energized, and even younger. In this video, we're diving into 5 powerful fruits, delicious, nourishing, and backed by science, that are proven to support kidney health and natural cleansing. And we won't just tell you what they are. We'll show you exactly how to enjoy them, when to eat them, and even how to prepare them in ways your body and your taste buds will thank you for. So stay with us. You're about to discover how small, joyful choices can lead to big, beautiful changes. As we get older, our bodies begin to change in ways we never quite expected. Some of those changes are obvious: graying hair, creaky joints, slower mornings, but others are quieter, almost invisible. Your kidneys, they're among the quietest workers in your body. They don't complain, they don't ache. They just keep showing up for you every single day, filtering about 50 gallons of blood. Yes, every day. Removing waste, balancing your fluids, and keeping your body's delicate chemistry in check. But here's something many people don't realize. Kidney function naturally declines with age. By the time we reach our 60s and beyond, we may have already lost up to 20% of our kidney filtering power, even without any symptoms. Think about that. 1/5 of your kidney's filters, called nephrons, may no longer be working at full strength. And still, your kidneys keep going, without asking for anything in return. Until they do. Maybe it's swelling in your legs. Maybe your energy feels drained, even after a good night's sleep. Maybe your blood pressure's harder to manage. Or maybe you're just not feeling quite like yourself anymore. And because these symptoms can be so subtle, kidney issues often go unnoticed until they become serious. That's why giving our kidneys extra care isn't just smart. It's a gift to ourselves, a way to honor these organs that have stood by us through decades of birthdays, meals, stress, and celebration. But let's be honest, it's not always easy to know where to begin. The health world is loud, full of conflicting advice and miracle cures. And at this stage of life, you don't want hype. You want clarity, truth, and simple steps that work. That's exactly what this video offers. We'll walk you through 5 fruits that go far beyond flavor. These aren't just sweet treats, they're nature's gentle medicine. Each one helps reduce the burden on your kidneys by lowering inflammation, balancing blood pressure, hydrating the body, and even flushing out harmful toxins before they do damage. And here's the best part. These fruits are affordable, available at your local grocery store, and incredibly easy to add to your routine. No powders, no pills, just the foods that have been quietly healing bodies for generations. We'll even explore the emotional side of wellness, because kidney health isn't just about what you eat. It's about how you live. Slowing down, sleeping well, drinking water, laughing more, choosing joy. All of it matters. Every piece connects. So if you're ready to take back a little control, feel a little lighter, and give your kidneys the support they deserve, keep watching. You've given so much to others over the years. This is a moment to give something back, to yourself. If you enjoyed this video, comment 1 to let me know. If not, comment 2. Your thought mattered to me either way. Let's start with a fruit that's small in size but mighty in impact: blueberries. These little blue gems have long been called one of the healthiest fruits on earth. And it's not just hype. Science has shown time and again that blueberries are packed with antioxidants, especially a group called anthocyanins, the same compounds that give them their deep, rich color. But here's what's truly magical about them. Anthocyanins don't just make blueberries pretty. They protect your kidneys on a cellular level. Imagine your kidneys as a fine meshed filter working day and night. Over time, toxins, poor diet, and inflammation can begin to clog that filter. Anthocyanins step in like tiny repair workers, fighting off the free radicals that damage kidney cells and helping reduce the inflammation that can wear down your kidneys over the years. And that's not all. In 2022, a study on diabetic mice revealed that blueberry extract helped slow the progression of diabetic kidney disease. Another large-scale study found that women who consumed more anthocyanins had lower blood pressure and healthier arteries. That's a big deal because high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage, especially as we age. Now, if you're thinking, okay, but I already eat blueberries now and then, here's where it gets exciting. You can take this superfruit to the next level with a few simple shifts. First, go organic whenever possible. Blueberries are on the Environmental Working Group's list of produce with high pesticide residues. Since your kidneys already work hard to process out toxins, the last thing they need is more to filter. Organic or IPM grown, integrated pest management options help keep the good stuff in and the harmful stuff out. Second, eat them fresh and raw. Heating blueberries can destroy some of their delicate antioxidants. So if you want the most benefit, toss them into your morning oats, yogurt, or just eat them by the handful as an afternoon pick-me-up. And third, this one's often overlooked, don't skip the bloom. That pale, powdery coating on a ripe blueberry, that's not dust. It's called the bloom, and it acts as a natural shield to protect the fruit from sun and moisture loss. It's a sign of freshness, and those are the berries you want. Let's pause here and go beyond the facts, into something a little more personal. Meet Elaine. She's 67, lives in Colorado, and she's had high blood pressure for over a decade. Her doctor suggested medication, but Elaine wanted to try diet changes first. She started eating a bowl of organic blueberries every morning with Greek yogurt and chia seeds. 6 months later, her blood pressure dropped. Not dramatically, but enough that her doctor raised an eyebrow and said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." Elaine's story isn't a miracle. It's nutrition working as intended, slow, steady, supportive. And if you're wondering how to keep blueberries fresh longer, try this tip. When you get home from the store, don't wash them right away. Instead, line a container with paper towel, add the berries in a single layer, and refrigerate them dry. Wash only right before eating. This helps preserve their antioxidants and flavor for up to 2 weeks. And here's a fun way to enjoy them that's a little different. Frozen blueberry bites. Line a tray with parchment paper. Dip each blueberry in Greek yogurt, then freeze for a few hours. You've got yourself a kidney-friendly, blood sugar balanced treat. Perfect for hot afternoons or midnight cravings. Let's be honest, there's something quietly joyful about blueberries. Maybe it's their color. Maybe it's the way they burst in your mouth. Maybe it's knowing that something so delicious can be so incredibly good for you. So the next time you see a pint of fresh, vibrant blueberries, don't just pass them by. Pick them up. Let them be a daily reminder that small choices make big changes. Your kidneys will thank you. Cranberries might just be the unsung hero in your fridge. Tiny, tart, and full of punch, these little red berries have been cherished for centuries. Not just for their flavor, but for their power to heal. When it comes to kidney health, cranberries shine in one critical area: urinary tract protection. As we age, the risk of urinary tract infections, UTIs, increases, especially for women. And while UTIs might seem like a minor nuisance, they can quickly escalate, putting tremendous strain on your kidneys. That's where cranberries come in. These berries are rich in proanthocyanidins, or PACs, compounds that actually prevent harmful bacteria, like E. coli, from sticking to the walls of your urinary tract. Think of PACs as tiny bodyguards, stopping invaders before they get a chance to do harm. And that's huge, because once bacteria latch on and multiply, it can take antibiotics and time to get rid of them. Cranberries help stop the infection before it even starts. In fact, a review of 10 studies found that cranberry products reduced UTIs by 35% over 1 year. That's not just a number. It's peace of mind. It's fewer antibiotics, fewer trips to the doctor, less discomfort, more freedom. But UTIs aren't the only reason cranberries are good for your kidneys. They're also low in potassium, sodium, and phosphorus, making them safe for people managing chronic kidney issues. And they're packed with antioxidants like vitamin C, quercetin, resveratrol, and yes, those PACs we mentioned. Together, these compounds fight oxidative stress and inflammation, two of the biggest culprits behind kidney damage. And let's not forget about hydration. Cranberries are nearly 90% water. That means they not only nourish your body, but also help keep your kidneys hydrated and flushing waste properly. Proper hydration is one of the simplest, most powerful ways to support kidney function, and cranberries make it tastier. Now you might be wondering, how do I use them? Here's where it gets interesting. Cranberries are most effective when they're fresh or frozen, not dried or overly processed. Dried cranberries often contain added sugars, which can raise blood sugar levels and counteract their benefits. And cranberry juice? It depends. Many store-bought cranberry juices are sweetened with high fructose corn syrup or blended with other juices, turning a healthy drink into a sugar bomb. If you go for juice, choose unsweetened, 100% pure cranberry juice and drink it in small amounts. About 4 ounces a day is plenty. Or better yet, try this. Make your own kidney refresh tea. Boil a handful of fresh or frozen cranberries in water with a cinnamon stick and a few slices of fresh ginger. Simmer for 15 minutes, then let it cool. Sip warm or over ice, and enjoy a kidney-loving ritual that tastes like comfort in a cup. Cranberries are also wonderful tossed into salads, blended into smoothies, or cooked down into a savory sauce for your favorite lean protein. Their tartness pairs beautifully with warming spices like clove and nutmeg. And when choosing fresh cranberries, look for ones that are firm, glossy, and deep red. The darker the berry, the more potent the nutrients inside. A fun trick? Drop one on the counter. If it bounces, it's fresh. Now meet Janice, 69, a retired school teacher from Oregon. For years, she struggled with recurring UTIs until her doctor suggested trying a more natural path. Janice started drinking unsweetened cranberry juice 3 times a week and added fresh cranberries to her oatmeal. A year later, she hadn't had a single infection. I was skeptical, she said, but now I won't go a week without them. I finally feel in control of my body again. And that's what this is all about. Feeling empowered in your own health journey, not being ruled by symptoms, not being held back by fear, just you, your body, and choices that support your well-being, one bright red berry at a time. So go ahead, pick up a bag of cranberries, try that tea, add them to your favorite recipes. They're more than just a holiday garnish. They're a year-round guardian for your kidneys, and a reminder that healing doesn't have to be hard. Sometimes it's just a little tart, and a whole lot of powerful. Grapes are more than just a sweet treat or a fancy addition to your cheese board. These juicy little orbs are nature's hydration helpers, antioxidant boosters, and quiet defenders of both your heart and your kidneys. Let's start with one simple truth. What's good for your heart is almost always good for your kidneys. That's because your kidneys are highly dependent on healthy blood flow. Every single minute, they receive about 20% of your heart's output, more than any other organ except your liver. If your heart struggles, your kidneys will feel it. And if your kidneys are under pressure, your heart has to work harder too. It's a delicate dance. And grapes are a perfect partner. Grapes are rich in resveratrol, a plant compound found in the skins of red and purple grapes. Resveratrol is famous for its role in promoting cardiovascular health. But here's the good news. It also helps protect kidney function by reducing inflammation, improving blood filtration, and guarding against oxidative stress. In simple terms, resveratrol keeps the blood flowing smoothly and the kidneys filtering cleanly. One study even found that resveratrol helped slow down the progression of kidney damage in people with chronic kidney disease. Another showed that it improved the structure and function of kidneys affected by diabetes and high blood pressure. And that's just the beginning. Grapes are also rich in flavonoids like catechin, epicatechin, and anthocyanins, each with their own antioxidant power. Together, they help fight off the daily wear and tear caused by toxins, poor diet, and the natural aging process. What's more, grapes act as a natural diuretic. Their high water content supports proper hydration and gently increases urine output, helping your body flush out waste more efficiently and reducing the load on your kidneys. And let's not forget the seeds. Yes, grape seeds. They might not be everyone's favorite to chew, but they're packed with proanthocyanidins, powerful antioxidants that can further support vascular health and kidney protection. If you're feeling adventurous, try blending whole grapes, seeds and all, into your smoothies. You'll barely notice them, but your body will. Of course, if you're taking blood thinners or have specific health concerns, talk to your doctor before trying concentrated grape seed extract supplements. While natural grapes are generally safe, supplements can be potent. Now, when it comes to choosing grapes, color matters. Red, black, and purple grapes tend to have more antioxidants than green ones, especially when you eat the skin. The darker and more vibrant the grape, the higher its resveratrol content. Look for plump, firm grapes with green, flexible stems. That's a sign of freshness. And like the other fruits we've covered, it's wise to go organic when possible. Grapes consistently rank among the top pesticide-heavy fruits in the US. Choosing organic or IPM-grown grapes helps reduce your kidneys' exposure to harmful residues. Let's make it personal for a moment. Meet Gloria. She's 73, a retired nurse from Pennsylvania. After decades of caring for others, Gloria decided it was time to really care for herself. She started by replacing her nightly cookie with a small bowl of red grapes. Not only did her sweet cravings disappear, but after a few months she noticed she was sleeping better. Her blood pressure was down, and she felt less bloated overall. Sometimes healing starts with a handful. If you're looking for delicious, simple ways to enjoy grapes, here are a few ideas. Toss them into a spinach salad with walnuts and feta cheese for a heart-healthy lunch. Freeze them for a cool, refreshing snack that satisfies like candy, without the guilt. Blend them into a morning smoothie with a splash of almond milk and a few mint leaves. Here's one of our favorites: frozen grape and yogurt bites. Dip fresh grapes in Greek yogurt, plain or lightly sweetened with honey. Freeze for 2 hours. Enjoy a creamy, crunchy, kidney-loving snack that feels indulgent, but nourishes deeply. At the end of the day, grapes offer more than just sweetness. They offer connection between your heart and your kidneys, your choices and your health, your past habits, and your new possibilities. So the next time you pass by a bunch of grapes at the store, don't just think snack. Think lifelong support. Think energy. Think balance. Because every bite is a chance to turn a small decision into a better tomorrow. There's something about watermelon that instantly feels like summer. Maybe it's the bright color. Maybe it's the cool, juicy crunch. Or maybe it's the way it makes you feel hydrated, refreshed, and almost childlike again, if only for a moment. But watermelon isn't just a nostalgic treat. It's a powerful ally in your journey to better kidney health, especially when hydration and blood pressure are part of the picture. Here's the truth. By the time we reach our 60s, many of us just don't drink enough water. Whether it's forgetfulness, reduced thirst, or the worry of too many trips to the bathroom, staying hydrated can become a challenge. But your kidneys? They need water like your car needs oil. Without enough fluid, they can't filter properly. Waste builds up, toxins linger. You might feel more tired, more swollen, even more anxious. That's where watermelon steps in. Watermelon is made of 92% water, making it one of the most hydrating fruits you can eat. It delivers water in a way your body absorbs gently and naturally, along with electrolytes and nutrients that help your kidneys flush out toxins with ease. And that's just the beginning. Watermelon is also incredibly low in oxalates, which means it's a safe choice for people prone to kidney stones. In fact, animal studies have shown that watermelon pulp can help reduce the formation of calcium crystals in the kidneys, the building blocks of many stones. But the real superstar here is a powerful antioxidant called lycopene. Lycopene is what gives watermelon its rich red color, and it's been linked to reduced inflammation, improved cardiovascular health, and even a lower risk of certain cancers. More importantly for our topic today, lycopene helps fight oxidative stress in the kidneys, protecting their delicate tissues from long-term damage. In one long-term study of nearly 8,000 adults with chronic kidney disease, those with higher lycopene levels had a 22% lower risk of death from any cause. That's not just impressive, that's life-changing. But watermelon doesn't stop there. It also contains citrulline, an amino acid that boosts your body's production of arginine, which helps create nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, improving circulation and lowering blood pressure, both of which are essential to kidney health. Here's something you might not know. While arginine supplements often get processed by the liver first, citrulline from watermelon goes directly to the kidneys, where it's transformed. That means you're giving your kidneys a direct tool to help regulate pressure and flow. And how about the parts of watermelon we usually throw away? That green rind and those little black seeds. They're packed with nutrients, especially compounds that support liver and kidney detox. The rind contains more citrulline than the flesh, the seeds, loaded with magnesium, zinc, and healthy fats. Try this. Add chunks of watermelon rind to your next smoothie with lime and mint. Or roast the seeds lightly with sea salt for a crunchy, kidney-supporting snack. As always, choosing organic or IPM-grown watermelon can help reduce exposure to pesticides, which can burden the kidneys. And when selecting a watermelon, look for a creamy yellow spot underneath and brown, web-like markings, signs that it ripened naturally in the sun. Now, let's talk about when to eat it. Watermelon is naturally cooling and cleansing, perfect for mornings or as a mid-afternoon snack. It's light enough not to weigh you down, but satisfying enough to hold you over between meals. Here's one of our favorite recipes from the Elders Guidance community. Watermelon sunrise smoothie. 1 cup cubed watermelon with some rind. Juice of 1/2 a lime, 3 to 4 fresh mint leaves. A few ice cubes, optional. 1 teaspoon chia seeds for extra fiber. Blend until smooth, sip slowly, and feel the refresh. And before we go, let's meet David. He's 68 and lives in Arizona, where summers can be brutal. For years, he struggled with staying hydrated and managing his blood pressure. A nurse friend suggested he start eating his water, and David began incorporating watermelon into his daily lunch. Not only did he feel more energized, but his blood pressure readings began to stabilize. Now, it's part of his routine. Watermelon changed the way I hydrate, he says, and it tastes like a treat, not a chore. That's the beauty of watermelon. It gives back. It hydrates, detoxifies, and supports your kidneys with every bite, and it does it joyfully, effortlessly. So go ahead, slice it thick, chill it well, share it with someone you love, because watermelon isn't just for summer, it's for every season of life, including this one. Now that we've uncovered 5 powerful fruits that can cleanse and support your kidneys, blueberries, apples, cranberries, grapes, and watermelon, it's time to talk about how to make these gifts from nature part of your daily lifestyle. Because here's the truth, fruits can do a lot, but they can't do everything alone. Your kidneys are part of a larger, beautifully interconnected system. They work with your heart, your liver, your gut, and even your sleep cycles. So if you want to maximize the impact of these fruits, you'll need to build a few supporting habits around them. Let's start with the most foundational piece, hydration. Even with watermelon and grapes in your diet, water is still essential. Aim to sip throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. Keep a glass nearby while reading, watching TV, or gardening. Infuse your water with slices of cucumber, mint, or a few blueberries for a gentle, refreshing detox. Next, think beyond the fruit bowl. Pair these fruits with leafy greens, anti-inflammatory fats like avocado or olive oil, and plant-based proteins like lentils or tofu. This helps create a complete balanced plate that supports every organ system, not just your kidneys. And let's talk movement. You don't need to run marathons or hit the gym every day. A 20-minute walk in the morning, gentle stretching in the evening, dancing to your favorite oldies while preparing dinner. Movement keeps your blood circulating, your lymphatic system flowing, and your kidneys gently stimulated. Then there's sleep, something we often overlook. When you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. That includes the kidneys. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep each night. Create a calm bedtime routine. Limit screen time. Sip a warm herbal tea. Let your body unwind. And perhaps most importantly, stress. High chronic stress can raise blood pressure, spike inflammation, and place enormous strain on the kidneys. So find moments of peace. Whether it's deep breathing, prayer, journaling, or sitting quietly in nature, those moments matter. They heal. Here's a simple one-day kidney-loving eating plan to inspire you. Breakfast: Greek yogurt with blueberries, chia seeds, and a drizzle of honey. Lunch: spinach salad with sliced apples, walnuts, and grilled chicken snack. A small bowl of red grapes or a frozen grape yogurt bite. Dinner: quinoa with steamed vegetables and roasted salmon. Dessert: a slice of fresh watermelon with mint leaves. Every choice you make sends a message to your body. I care. I want to feel good. I choose vitality. And when you pair these fruits with rest, movement, hydration, and joy, you're not just eating well, you're living well. So don't think of these lifestyle tips as rules. Think of them as loving rituals, tiny intentional steps that honor your body, your journey, and all the years ahead still waiting to be lived, fully and freely. So here we are. You've just discovered 5 fruits: blueberries, apples, cranberries, grapes, and watermelon, that can help cleanse, protect, and support your kidneys in the most natural, gentle way possible. But maybe what you've really discovered is something deeper. Maybe you've realized that healing doesn't have to be complicated, that it doesn't have to involve prescriptions, long waits, or feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes healing is as simple as what you place in your grocery cart, what you add to your morning bowl, what you reach for when your body whispers that it's tired, thirsty, or inflamed. These 5 fruits are more than food. They're tools, they're allies, they're quiet little gifts that say, "Here, take care of yourself today. You deserve it." And you do. Because you've spent years giving to others, raising families, working hard, caring for friends, solving problems. But now is your moment to care just as deeply for yourself. And the beauty is, you don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet, your habits, or your kitchen. Just start with one small change. A bowl of blueberries in the morning, a glass of water with apple slices, a handful of grapes instead of chips. Start there, let it grow. Because that one change, it's not just food, it's a signal to your body that you're listening, that you care, that you're ready to keep showing up for your health and for your life with purpose. At Elders Guidance, we believe that aging is not about decline. It's about rising into wisdom, into deeper self-love, into the freedom to make choices that nourish your future. So if this video helped you feel inspired, hopeful, or simply seen, please consider giving it a like, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with someone you care about. Because the more we support each other, the healthier we all become. Here's to kidneys that cleanse with ease, hearts that beat with strength, and years ahead that are filled with vitality, clarity, and joy. You're not just getting older, you're getting wiser. And your Elders Guidance are just beginning. If you enjoyed this video, comment 1 to let me know. If not, comment 2. Your thought mattered to me either way.